So I want to talk about something shortly, a little bit about course, going back to core truths, and without necessity to just go across on the surface layer that some systems and theories create, and I feel they are quite unnecessary when you go into exploring the actual core of the topic that you need in order to understand where certain things stem from and what they actually are. I believe that in many of times there is no need for surface extra layers to cover them up in different names, titles, whatever else. Another whole box of candy put on to the actual basis that's already there. And I believe that, for example, attachment styles is something that I do criticize, and when people use attachment styles as a means of justifying another person's behavior. There are certain labels I disagree with, and well, bear with me. This might be triggering for some, so you might want to perhaps click off or use your discernment. But I will go on about this short thing that I want to share. And I think that there is too much, as I already said, of an emphasis on, for example, insecure types, also on avoidant types, when there are actually simple truths to situations. And examples of these truths are abuser, user, infantile, and I want to add, if one in general feels like questioning their person's commitment, then there is likely a pattern they notice with their subconscious. And of course, I want to mention, yes, there can be things like anxiety-induced patterns of thinking that cover up the gut and the truth and your own energetic core, and you are not able to profoundly discern what is the truth and what is fear, right? But these are different sensations and these are different feelings. Even if you feel anxious, you still have that inner sensation beyond all these layers that's telling you the truth. You still have it. The problem is we frequently dismiss this. We dismiss this and we try to rationally, through the pure thought analysis. And why I say that intuition is analytics plus the core feeling of the soul is because these two things are intertwined, like the mind and soul or heart are intertwined in intuition. Is that energy you feel within, and your gut is connected to your brain. It's directly linked. And that's why you should pay attention to your gut feeling. Despite your thoughts or whatever unhealthy patterns that you've gotten in your mind, that your thoughts go through in circles. Because that feeling within, that sensation is still there. And in depth and the impression, it's not your anxiety. It's something that is there, that is present. And let me continue about this. Even if it is trauma induced, that you get some sort of a pattern when you interact with somebody, that you feel insecure, that you feel like something's off, even if it's trauma induced, that pattern recognition is still there. And that means that the person in question indeed is portraying something unhealthy, and you should follow your gut. Because the more and the longer you don't follow your gut, you dismiss it for long periods of time and continue trying to talk yourself into that you are just anxious, crazy, making things up. The longer you do this, the more all types of disordered and anxious thinking you can get as a result. So that's what I wanted to share. And it's super important to discern these core truths that they didn't run away and ghost you or misbehave and hurt your feelings because they're avoidant type. Sometimes, and actually many of times, the truth is not in that. The truth is in that this person is either an abuser, a user, or an infantile. And this is like for your own mental stability and your own sense of mental health to understand this discernment. Again, I said many might disagree, but this is what I have analyzed thoroughly, felt, sensed, received downloads about, and this is what I think as a result. And I hope this helps somebody. So yeah, thank you for listening. Use your discernment. Take care of yourself, and bye.